So I thought we'd take a quick look at it. Um, he seems like they're going with the same general idea of him where he can heal, but heal and stay in fights a long time. So it's nice to see that they stayed with his kind of kit. But so passives, one can periodically right-click any immobilized enemy to rip out a soul fragment and damaging and pulling them towards them. Okay. An enemy champion leave behind a soul fragment when they die. Shattery Raven scavenge nearby soul fragments, healing Swain for a portion of his maximum health. Swain can restore several fragments at once. So that's kind of like his old alt. I gotcha. That'll be interesting. Definitely liked his old alt better, but of course this is a passive non-alt, so they probably had to nerf it. Depending on how much he's healing for, this could be interesting. Also, the pulling people toward him seems kind of cool. We'll see how it works with the rest of his kit. Oops. Swain unleashes several bolts of power in front of him, each damaging the first enemy struck. Enemies can intercept multiple bolts, but only take full damage from the first. Oh, gotcha. Seems kind of like a Heimerdinger type of thing going on here. Oh, they also restore his mana. So this is probably what you're going to be maxing, his Q. Pretty bland, boring ability. Nothing like anything on his old one. Opens a demonic eye at a target location, damaging and slowing all enemies in the area after a moderate delay. Vision of Empire deals extra damage to champions caught in the explosion. Reveals them and grants Swain a soul fragment for each champion hit. So it looks like the soul fragment is what you're going to be playing around. His healing. Yep, and he can take up to 5 soul fragments, it looks like, now that I see his bar. Just kind of want to see that again. Damn, look at that. That is a lot of range. Ooh. That's interesting. Yeah, it's kind of reminds me of that, like, trinket, the blue trinket. But, yeah, that's just kind of weird. I mean, it's gonna be good for chasing people down. Or, just, like, seeing what they're doing. Like, if, you think everyone's grouped in a dragon pit and your jungler is gonna beat you there, you can probably, like, start off with this. See if they're low or what. And then your jungler or team can make a decision based off of that. Swain projects his demonic hand forward, damaging all enemies in its path. The hand returns to Swain, exploding on the first enemy hit, damaging and rooting all enemies caught in the blast. Ah, sounds like Lissandra alt. Not alt, Lissandra E. I think I liked his old root better. This one's kind of weird. I don't know. We'll have to see what the base damage looks like on it. Kind of so far I think he kind of is a boring kit, but that's subjective. Alright, so his ult. Swain gains a large amount of health on cast and drains life from several nearby enemies, prioritizing champions for extended duration. When Demonic Ascension ends, Swain consumes his soul fragments to cast Demon Flare. Ah, so this is where the soul fragments come into play, because it seems that for each soul fragment he has, Demon Flare does more damage. Gotcha. Alright, that makes sense. That makes sense. After draining enough health, Swain can end Demonic Ascension early to cast Demon Flare on demand. Not bad, not bad. Let's see what it looks like. That really takes a while to proc, it looks like. Probably the more people that's in a fight, the better off you'll be. I think they wanted to keep his kit kind of with the staying, like, staying in a fight with your ult on. because that's what Swain loves. The current Swain loves, so they probably wanted to keep that like idea in his kit. Yeah, it seems like what's going to separate a good Swain from the bad Swain is soul fragment management right now. Overall, I find this kit kind of bland. I guess I'll have to see once I get my hands on him on the PBE. But his current kit is kind of bland, so I guess there's not too big of a difference. Plus, it's all personal, like, opinion. His ult is gonna, I think his ult's kind of cool. Not a big fan of the soul fragment thing right now. I'll have to see how easy it is to like manage him, how easy it is to get him, because you only get it from your passive. It looks like right now. Yeah, it's gonna come down to how often you can right click on an mobilized enemy to get the soul fragments. If it has a pretty low cooldown, it's easy to get soul fragments. That'll be nice. But if it's once like every 40 seconds. And how long do you have a soul fragment? I see you can store them, but can you only store them for a certain amount of time? These are like unanswered questions. You just don't know. Also, I wonder how we're gonna have to build them. I wonder if he's just gonna be kind of like how he is right now, where you just want to go a bunch of like health, AP, like damage items, or if he's gonna be more of a bruiser. Here it says you're a warlock general. That really doesn't tell you anything. I assume he'll probably be built kind of the same way, which I don't mind. I like Rod of Ages users because there's not too many of them in the game. It's kind of a niche item for a lot of people. So hopefully he's not too cooldown reliant. You can still go Rod of Ages. Playing a Swain. So early on they said with this kit they wanted to have him like planned out. They wanted him to be like a general, like kind of be all about, sorry, dropping my gum here, kind of be all about thinking long term, like scheming, being this like smart tactical guy. I guess they did that with the soul fragment thing and then his like W. Other than that, I don't know. It's gonna be weird. Hopefully his Q gives him a good portion of mana return. That'd be cool to see. That way maybe you don't have to go Rod of Ages, or you don't have to go Morellos. But he seems to be a mid-range mage, so he's probably gonna want health items still. It says rooting all enemies caught in the blast. I wonder, on the cursor there must be like a little ending point that is the actual blast, because this guy gets hit by it, but doesn't get rooted, so yeah, I don't know. It's I'm gonna say it's an okay kit. I don't think it's as fun as like the Galio kit that came out, or who was the last rework before that? Yeah, I guess Urgot's kit's kind of stale too. Oh well. We'll take a quick look at his skins. Dude looks like Discount Legolas. Discount Jafar. This is a skin I have and it looks pretty badass. I'm excited for this one. What's that? No, this is his mega one. Oh, and that's just at the Well, yeah, this was just a quick rundown, just to kind of look at his abilities. I'll probably try and get a PBE video pretty soon. Also need a haircut. Fuck. Yeah, he's right now just based off his abilities, not being able to see anything. I'll put him like at a 6 out of 10. I'll have to see his numbers and how his kit actually works together. But thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll catch you later.